Hold up.
I hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about a potential weapon against prostate cancers, breast cancer, lung cancer, endometrial cancers, in fact, every inflammatory condition. Because this works as a powerful antioxidant. There's a lot of scientific and medical research, very, very exciting research that has been coming up over the years, but it's now been established. The effect of tomatoes on all of these cancers. Now, hear me clearly. Tomatoes are nightshade. They fall under the category of a nightshade. So if you have autoimmune conditions or it doesn't suit you, you may not be able to have it. But a lot of people with autoimmune conditions can have it cooked. And the beauty of tomatoes, it is better when it's cooked. It's better when it's made into a soup. It's better when it's pureed and processed with heat, which is cooked in your vegetables and everything else. Why? Because the lycopene, which is the magic that plays its role in the reduction, the possible reduction of your risk towards prostate cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer, endometrial cancer, and also when you have cancer, the chemoprotective properties of lycopene, the ability for them to affect signaling between abnormal cells, which grow into tumors. The research is fascinating. We don't have to get right into that, we got to get right into action. There are two kinds of people who just constantly research and people who research and take the right action. I'm for the research and now what can I do? So lycopene, the red hue on the tomato, the red hue that you find in watermelon, in pink grapefruit, in red bell peppers, that lycopene is powerful. It is powerful when it comes to the amount of antioxidants. Now, why do antioxidants play a role in cancer? Because what happens, the free radical damage, the oxidation of cells, that is what causes inflammation in the cells. Cancer, as you know, is an inflammatory condition. Any kind of cancer that you have is inflammatory in nature. So what happens is when we're constantly exposed to pollution, the UV rays of the sun, passive smoking, we smoke cigarettes, we binge drink alcohol, we eat ultra-processed foods, we have foods that have chemicals and pesticides in. This is going to happen to all of us at some point. I mean, a lot of things are within our control. Sometimes pollution is not within our control. Not smoking is within our control. Not binge drinking is within our control. So the whole point is lycopene. Fantastically powerful when it comes to all of these conditions. Today there's emerging studies on how lycopene also positively impacts diabetic patients when it comes to inflammation in your cells, insulin insensitivity. But we're talking about cancer right now, and like I said, cancer is a multifactorial disease. Just eating cooked tomatoes is not going to take away your disease, but including it in to the variety of your overall nutrition regime is going to play a massive role. Now, why is cooked better than raw? Because when you cook it, the cell walls within the tomato break down with heat, allowing the lycopene to be in a more bioavailable form. So you see, food always sounds good on paper, but there's always deep cellular nutrition, how it works, how you break down cellulose of plant walls in order to extract the flavonoids, the quercetins, the polyphenols, and all of that stuff. So that's why your best bet is a tomato soup. So easy to make a beautiful tomato soup. You basically steam the tomatoes or you boil them or whatever, and then you puree them with garlic and ginger and oregano and parsley and whatever else you want. I would add carrots to it, I would add pumpkin to it, just so I get the benefits of more colors for my microbiome. So lycopene plays a huge role in training your immune system to also recognize cells that are behaving abnormally. So while the pathway signaling is one, it also has the ability to train your immune system to look at abnormally behaving cells, which are usually cancer cells. And they go out of control because your immune system misses them. Or there's a very strong gene that because of your poor environment within you and around you, it manifests the gene or it turns it on or off, leading to a particular condition. You can't go wrong with tomatoes. Like I said, sometimes if you have an autoimmune problem like an arthritis or an eczema or a multiple sclerosis or a vitiligo or I think I said Hashimoto's, and it causes a flare up, then don't have tomato, but try it cooked. It may not give you a flare up. I know very few people with autoimmune conditions who are able to have cooked tomatoes, and that's a good thing because it's beneficial for you. In today's world where we're up against carcinogens everywhere. What are carcinogens? Carcinogens are possible elements that can cause cancer. You find them in your food, you find them in your junk food, in your ultra-processed pesticides, in your fruits and vegetables, in the air that you breathe, in your indoor quality air as well. They have carcinogens. So when you're up and against all of this stuff, there's only one thing you can do. How do I make my system stronger? You make your system stronger by eating the right foods, creating movement and exercise, sleeping deep at night, looking after your emotional self, and connecting with your spirit. These are all the things that you can do. So while you eat all the cooked tomato, don't forget to change your lifestyle. Now let's say you are that person that cannot have tomato. Well, don't worry about that. You find lycopene in watermelon as well. You find it in pink grapefruit, and you find it in red peppers as well. So nature's given us other gifts that also have lycopene, so you can do it. Now, especially important for people with prostate cancers or enlarged prostates, you want to make sure that you are getting cooked tomato in your diet on a daily basis. This is extremely important for people with endometrial cancers or endometriosis, or even people who have benign lumps in their breast or malignant lumps in their breast, and lung cancers, COPDs, all of that stuff, anything to do with your lungs. This is a great food. It's just great for everyone. So try to get it into your kids' diet as well in the form of a puree and mixed with your veggies. I think the beauty of Indian food, if you cook it the right way, we do add tomatoes to most of our vegetables that we cook, to our lentils and everything else. So all you need to do is be consistent with that. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and remember, you care is all about you.